Dr. Greg Carr, Professor of Africana Studies at the Howard University. With me is Mark Morial, President and CEO of the National Urban League and former mayor of New Orleans. Welcome to On the Record with AURN. When we talk about this, we don't always even go back a little bit further because we have to acknowledge the upset that happened in Georgia.
That's really what this is about. That insurrection wasn't just an attack on democracy. It was very squarely an attack on Black voters and the power that we had just shown in Georgia's runoff elections.
Let's get into this Senate scorecard. Tell our audience the background on this.
We have been working because voting rights is that important. And we decided collectively that we needed to put out a measuring stick, our own, that says to our constituents, this is where your United States Senator stands on voting rights today. This is a midterm scorecard.
What is going to happen? What can we expect with this equity summit? What is it addressing? Who's involved?
Following the president's charge to build back better, we're going to make sure we're talking about what it means to be equitable in education, giving students an opportunity to make up for not only lost time, but to reimagine what education can be.
When President Biden, who became the first president to issue a proclamation recognizing Indigenous Peoples Day, you are the first person that I wanted to talk to. So let me just get out the way and say, what are your thoughts?
So my first thought was good. It's important to recognize, as you said, this is the first formal recognition from United States president. And my second thought was, this is an impossible task.
With less than 40% of banks approving applications. So specifically, how is the administration going to help work so that Black businesses, small businesses which drive communities are able to get funding because drilled into this is also racism, right?
You're exactly right, Ebony. Systemic racism has been at the core of the challenge broadly for minority businesses, but particularly so for Black businesses.
I want to jump right in to this conversation and first get your reaction on the president's address, because I know last night in particular was special to you because, brother, you were on strike.
The beauty of last night is this. The prior president was weaponizing hate to the extent that he incited an insurrection on democracy. Literally, those people were going over to stop the transfer of power in this country. Well, last night we had a president who was giving us hope. It was a resurrection, if you will, of hope, a resurrection of the democracy. So we've gone from an insurrection to a resurrection.